Hello guys, welcome to the stream. I've been like literally flabbergasted by the news reports of the Super League. Now, let's talk about the match at hand here. I'm, I've chosen to go against Roma because I've recently found a supporter, an Indian supporter of Roma. So that's a very good sign. The footballing community is growing, but that's where the concern really arises. Like, what about the fans of football? Like, if you're gonna only protect the elite clubs and give them whatever they want, whatever they demand, and those 12 clubs are literally spitting on our faces and telling that you can't do a thing about the decision, the Super League. If you ban us from the World Cup, we're gonna create just another World Cup, and we're gonna do it better. So that is a serious threat to the structure of football, the fundamentalism, the monopoly, everything is being threatened, and we have seen this coming. I mean, last year I remember when Newcastle Newcastle has been pleading for a new ownership, and Ashley is simply not doing enough for the club. The club is suffering, but we have turned a blind eye towards them. And what has that done to us? I mean, those kind of decisions, not standing with the footballing community together, not allowing a club to get taken over by a good group of ownership, that has ultimately costed us, because as we gave away the rights, the ownerships of these clubs, of these prestigious clubs to the businessmen who were from America, or they didn't have an idea of how to control a football club, how to structure anything related to football. They didn't know that. They only know the greed, the profit making aspect of football, and the marketability of the sport. And that is the issue with. Okay, that's a great chance. Telemans, oh, that's a beautiful defending from the Roma defender. So that's the thing that has been worrying me, because what if tomorrow uh, FIFA literally goes back on whatever it has said thus far? What is gonna happen then? Because imagine a Premier League without a club like Liverpool or Manchester United really devalues the whole structure of the league. The viewership goes down, everything goes down. Like, we are protesting the thought of the Super League right now, right? But when it does get telecasted, most of us will watch it. Most of us will still watch it. We will not remember what we said earlier about the problems associated with it, because that's how monopoly works, right? And that's a long ranger, ambitious shot, but well blocked by the keeper. Fantastic. So what if the FIFA and the Premier League and all the leagues, Serie A, La Liga, everybody, like, allows this team to be part of part of the Super League as well as their leagues, their domestic national leagues? What then? I mean, they are gonna get 3.5 billion dollars, sorry, euros, and a club like Leicester or a club like Roma will have nothing already. Due to the financial structure, smaller clubs are struggling. The championship clubs are struggling. Everybody has been struggling as it is. Uh, we have a new pandemic going on. It's not new anymore, but relatively a newer financial model has been implemented, right? So, I mean, under this spectacular circumstances, these clubs come out to proclaim a league of their own, not a league, a cup, a tournament, to be fair, a tournament of their own, and they just want to play exclusively in that, with no promotion, relegation, and to be quite honest, no promotion, no relegation is not a thing to worry about at this point, because the whole system is detrimental to the thought of football. So I don't know how the promotion and relegation aspect really fare against the whole gigantic thought of this idea. And well, another aspect is like what happens if they create national competitions of their own. I mean so many questions are there, but as a supporter I would want the Premier League, the clubs to show solidarity, and everybody should come together at this time and literally show some guts to literally deduct points of these teams, because what they are doing is disgraceful. I know legally you can't remove them from the Champions League this season. You can't hand over PSG the trophy. You can't do those things. Perez is confident of that, and I know legally you can't. I have researched enough to know that these are some sweet things that we can tell. These are idealistic thought, but they don't work in the real world. You can't really get rid of Manchester United from the Premier League, and that's a worrying sign. Oh, Vardy has been fouled there. Chris Smalling gets a yellow. Mkhitaryan doesn't even plead to the ref. That's something has gone horribly wrong here. Let's see. Oh, was that a foul though? If it was a foul, it was definitely not a yellow. I'm gonna take it with Madders. Let's see if Madders can. Oh, hits the wall. Hits the wall. That's bad. Also, clubs like Barcelona, where do they stay? Because they have protested against Real Madrid's antics for so long. I have been following them from 2012, and I have seen enough of hatred, enough of complaints that Real Madrid literally does all the wrongdoings, and now Perez is gonna head the body. They're gonna literally have the referees under their control. So for 3.5 billion, it's enough money to get you out of debt, and it's enough to literally sell out, to be a sellout. Like, I didn't expect this from Barcelona, but as you can see, I mean, even players like Messi, a few players who are bigger than footballing clubs as a whole, I think those two figures will definitely be Messi and Ronaldo. And if they are quiet about this, then it's a very, very shocking revelation at this point. Because if they are quiet, then the big picture is really a big picture. It's maybe bigger than what we can imagine. I mean, I remember when the bigger picture came into fruition, and the rumor mill was just picking up on it. I told a couple of people that it was happening. It was in motion. The poetry was in motion, but none of them believed me. Of course they didn't, because who expects a rapid change anywhere in this world? We saw Glenn Kamara, we saw what Slavia Prague did, but we didn't see the UEFA take any significant actions for those things, for racism, for a serious topic such as racism. But now even even UEFA doesn't have their hands clean, because they have got blood on their hands. Why? Because the big clubs literally demanded that they should be paid a significant percentage due to their history, and UEFA agreed to that. The big clubs specifically asked, if they fail to qualify for the Champions League, they should get guaranteed spots into the competition. Doesn't matter if they don't qualify. A club like Leicester, if they do qualify, they could very well lose the spot to a team like Liverpool, because they are a big club. And for that, if we even attempt to go we secure a fourth place finish, then we would be like a third place finish, let alone we finish third. Okay, if we finish third and Arsenal or Tottenham doesn't qualify, then both the teams, the third and fourth team, will have to play the qualifications to get into the European competitions, despite having legally qualified for the same. And UEFA has accepted to that, because yesterday the reformation of the UEFA rules, which they will implement in 2024, literally is a sign of this, because they have increased the number of teams, they have remodeled those financial distributions based on the historical aspect that I have just talked about. So everything is happening, and that was Eden Dzeko. Oh, Eden Dzeko, you give me nightmares, man. I don't know how bad it will be. Come on, Vardy. Oh, Vardy. He was close. He was close though, wasn't he? Anyway, let me get a substitution. Oh, I have been playing prior on this position. That's atrocious. Should come on. Albrighton is a 71, but I literally don't want Albrighton to go into that position. Maybe we go for a 4-4-2. Yeah, that's alright, but I need to make a bit of changes here. Vardy goes here, Barnes comes here, Matters stays as the attacking midfielder. That works. These are my concerns, like literally my concerns over the league. And the last point is that these clubs don't care about their fan base, because this is a business. We know that this is a business. Okay, all right, it's fine. It's a business. Everybody here is to earn something, right? But at the end of the day, if you are a season ticket holder, you don't benefit from it, because the league structure literally demands newer fans. Let's say a fan from the US who comes and spends a lot of money in buying merchandises is a fan that these clubs require at this point of time. I mean, a loyalist, they don't care about a loyalist fan. They don't care if you spend your hard-earned money, buy a season ticket, vouch for the club, know about the club's history. They don't care about it. That's the worrying sign of this whole fiasco. Oh, that's beautiful, Vardy. Oh, that was good, Maddison. Who was it? Was it Maddison though? That was great. That was spectacular. Yeah, that was Maddison, right? 60 minutes, nothing separating between the sides. Eden Dzeko has been a threat throughout this match, but our defense needs to... Oh, Didi, don't lose position to Mkhitaryan like that. Mkhitaryan has been a great player in the Premier League. I have loved him, but his career was his career made a shambolic end, because of the greed of clubs like Manchester United and Arsenal. Mkhitaryan didn't deserve such a treatment. Pretty similar to what happened to Chris Smalling. And that's a beautiful goal from Keldal. That's a beautiful goal from Clichy Iheanacho. Swift turn, swift movement. That's why I brought him off the bench. And this is how he rewards me. Look at that. 4 defenders after him and 2 tackles. That's great, Clichy. That's simply brilliant. Oh, look at that turn. Look at that. Mkhitaryan. Wow. Wow, that's brilliant. That's simply magnificent from the Nigerian prince. Past Javier Pastore is coming. Wow, they're serious now, aren't they? They want to win this match, and this is the passion that football should show. I don't know if this game will hold up next year because every team is leaving. They will get banned. Oh, they will not get banned. I mean, that's what my point was. They should get point deductions. That's a good thing because that is close from Edin Dzeko. They should get significant point deductions because if you deduct point, then like people stop questioning a point deduction. But there's no little way about like if you deduct some points, you are safe. I mean, people understand that, and the clubs can't really protest that much if you deduct points rightfully. But the problem arises when you don't deduct point. You talk about banning them, which is not legally possible. And why does Mark Albrighton look like a version of Voldemort? Anyway, I have played this game enough, but somehow I don't remember him like similar to Voldemort. Oh, he has kept that in. That's superb. Uh-oh. Nope, you dispossessed it. Oh, Chris Smalling again. Chris Smalling and Vardy are having a beautiful contest right here in the middle of the park. A point deduction will seriously cost Manchester City the title this season, and that's all I care about right now. People will say, okay, we are Leicester City, we don't want to be handed the title, but it's not about handing us the title. I mean, if you deduct like 15 points of them, still the title race is on because they can still compensate and come back. You protect your integrity, and West Ham are still in the title race. So what are you moaning about? Because Leicester are not guaranteed title winners. I'm not talking. That significantly increases our chances, yes, but that doesn't guarantee that we'll win because we can still lose, and City can still win after a 15-point deduction. It's impossible if it's a 25-point deduction, but 15-point deduction is very much a fair amount of point deduction because I have seen clubs go into administration. I have seen clubs get deducted points. Clubs go into financial crisis and all of that. So here is a legitimate reason to deduct points from a club, and if you don't utilize that opportunity, it literally shows that the league is not powerful than this famous big six, and the league is somehow inferior. Oh, that's a mistake. Oh, that's a mistake. Oh no, I had committed to the foul there. I'll probably get booked, but Shoyanchu, oh, on the ball. That wasn't a foul. The first one was, the second one wasn't. They're playing beautiful football around us now. Take the ball off him. Come on, guys. That's good. That works. That most definitely works. Yes. Oh, one step too long, but we'll take it. I mean, 1-0 victory. That's all I have to say about the ESL in a live stream. Dog with a magnificent goal. So yeah, let's see what happens to the world of football next. Let's see if Lionel Messi has a sore throat to not be able to speak. Let's see what happens. I mean, let's see. Let's hope for the best. Goodbye, and let's meet you in the FA Cup finals.